Mars champion, 131 zone, MooRooom. It's a full moon. You hear it, you see it, you feel it. You feel it. Who is she? Goddess. Miss Brandy. Mrs. Norwood. Miss Norwood. But yeah, energy came through. Um, what's today? Monday. So I want to say the yesterday, waking up the night before. So which is dope, especially with Aaliyah's birthday, and both Brandy and Aaliyah born in 1979, which is dope. Which sent like there's been so much today. Life is very interesting for me when I'm not washing dishes or doing clothes or like trying to determine who the fuck hit who or who's not playing well with whomever. I'd be like, yo, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Can we read some information? Can we tap in? Can we do some sigils? Like that's what I want to do. I want to do mantras and affirmations and shit. Like, yeah, yeah. I know you feel it. You feel it too. It's like Trinity in the Matrix, right? She looking back at her husband and them kids like, if you don't get your, my name is Trinity. But shouts to Brandy because her energy is exactly what I was shooting for. Definitely what I was shooting for. We're gonna do some breathing though. Mm-hmm. Her middle name Rihanna. So actually going to look through that. Rays in general. Which is dope. Like, how many Rays have I known? I think I've only known like two. I've only known like two, which is, however, it's like, right, a beam of light, right? Light emitted in a given direction from a luminous body. So, what you think about things that give off rays of light, right? Most of these things are objects, things, and whatnot. So, a luminous body, we already know, you know what I'm saying? With corporations and whatnot, body, person, what's it out, right? But that light is coming from a place. Say like a lighthouse. I mean, that's pretty simple, right? The light's coming from within. Same thing as myself, right? Like the light is coming from a place. Like it has to come from a place. That beam of light, shooting that beam of light. And we've been doing that upon rising. Meditations, just shooting through the heart, man. It worked. It worked. It worked. Um, what else? Um, Especially with the energy of Brandy coming through. Like me first things first, I up a free salt on this. Like we did the writing, wrote everything down, we got our sigils together. Um, and with the aspects of her character that I am linked to, that I want to activate within that are already here, right? So you check with that. You say, all right, those aspects, along with um, the direction of colors, crystals, scents, oils, herbs, uh, armor, weapons, tools to use. So now we can take all that information that we've been doing for the past, 1-2 years, and from lifetimes. Now we can create create an entity that is personally ours, that isn't getting pulled on from other sources. That's the key. That's one of the keys that I picked up on, been aware of. You know what I'm saying? I would say probably starting off, I kind of shied away from the big names because you keep hearing, because I keep hearing, you know what I'm saying, the big names that everybody pulling from. And then once I came into the awareness of, so if this is venerated with that, and that's syncretized, this energy is syncretized with this energy, and on down the line, I can take a counterpart of Ogun all the way down the line in this culture. I can use this culture if I want to. I can use the Mongolian over here, or I can use the Peruvian, or I could use the Arctic, or I can use anything on. And then creating your own, it's like that personal, you putting, it's input equals output. Like you're giving it a name, you're giving it abilities. You even have like the imagination that's already put in what I see. So I can draw that, I can express that in some way, which is dope. And the aspects of character, yeah, like, you know, like just looking at Moesha. Her is an older sister. The older sister, right? I wasn't an older sister. I was an older brother. I was a younger brother. Like who? Miles. Who was my sister? Like Brandy. So when I went back and watched that last year, like that really put into effect of some of the issues, like just some of the overall and underlying issues, you know, taking a look at it, you know what I'm saying? And just being like, and this time around, looking from the heart, it's just being like, oh, didn't know that those were the types of things that would be on the mind of someone who has to be an elder sibling. I'm a younger sibling, so there's thousands of things that I never even had to care for because those things were already taken care of. You know what I'm saying? And it's like being the, you know, first child, second child, like all those things going in there. So her energy definitely came through with that. Um, Man, we went on a raid for a little bit. Man, we ran into a whole heap of stuff. That's the dope thing about it. It's not only just what you're doing, it's what you connect to and what's gonna create that spark within yourself. Like I'm going to, because you can have all 7 colors of the rainbow. You can easily be like, all right, I'll take all of them. But what is it about you that's gonna make you pick or choose or connect yourself with violet? What is it about yourself that your first choice is red? Or what about when you see them lined up in the chakra and say, hey, which one's your favorite now? You may change it just based on perception because now those colors have a meaning to it already. You know what I'm saying? When they're colors, they're just colors. You know what I'm saying? Then when you say, oh, they're magical and this is what they do, you might change your mind. Now when there's some extra added on to it, changes perception on that. But yeah, that full moon, man. Went back, listen to the CD. Shoot, it's on YouTube. Listen to it, man. There's a couple things on there. I was like, I do remember those tracks. I mean, 2002, I was, shucks, when was that? 2002, I'm 18. I'm already graduated. No. This track, that songs came out senior year because I do remember when Full Moon came out. See you get to know me too. Wow, I forgot about the Kobe. So, February 11th, 1979. Baraka. Baraka. Now we not doing that stuff today. Oh yeah, February 1979, 9, 18, 19, 19 plus 7, 26. That gives you an 8, 228, right? 228, boom, right? Check me out. Well, you know what? I ain't doing this shit to validation for this shit. You'll see it. 228, right? Now, once you go to Full Moon, right? You can go to Full Moon. Now, her birthday is 228, right? Cool. 2, 2. What's 3 plus 5? 8. All right. No worries. Let me. You ain't even gonna lie. You're cracking if you lie. 2, 2. 1 plus 9 plus 7 plus 9 is 26. 2 plus 6 is 8. So that gives you 8. Got the. Ain't even gonna lie. All right. Let me take that. The dope thing about that is also, let's say this, yeah, because the same thing goes back with the Full Moon album. Same. Like we talk about the same thing here. Let's see. Let me come back to there's 3 things with it. So I'm just like, so this is for me. This is for you as well. Whoever's looking, you see it, it might connect for you. You be like, okay, maybe you're a numbers person. Look, I have traits of materialism that we own, and be like, all right, bet. So I'll be like, all right, spirit, how do I move so I'm not so materialistic? And some of the things, materials that I actually need, you know what I'm saying? Let me get them. And let me either, you know what I'm saying, I activate the shit within me to do, or I activate the shit within me to attract somebody else to do. Whichever. Hey, let me know. Let's see, Brandy. So let us, then we hit that sure real quick. Brandy album, right? 2, 2, 8. Okay. Now, definitely, that's how it's the same. So as I'm looking, And I usually look at the album because if it's in a musical artist and a song is in my head, I'm gonna check the song. Duh. I'm gonna look at and I'm like, all right, so that song is on that album. So if it's on that album and that song is in my mind, my heart, I'm singing it, I'm vibrating it. That means something's up. Something's up in a way. There's some shit I need to get, something I need to let go of, something I need to explore. However, however that goes. So I'm actually, I'll be glad on that shit. And then we have one last. So, I'm looking at it and I'm like, all right, so you got the Brandy 228, 822, mirror effect, bet. All right, so I'm like, cool. Because now they're all right, we do this all the time. Yanaha. Ray. We just talked about it. Rihanna and Norwood. Now here's the thing. For me, there has to be an enough. Enough has to be enough for me. Like there has to be a stopping point where I'm just like, all right, this is where it is. This is fine. And you know what I'm saying? We got our confirmation. So we don't need to look anything else up. You fine if we do. What I do know now is that no matter how many times I look, where I look, how far I look, I'm gonna find it. It's just like how much time you want to spend on it. That's how she was letting me know. Cause I've been talking about being spiritually efficient for the past couple months. I want to be very spiritually efficient. I want to be fucking around, man. I want to be fucking around on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like still digging deep on some shit when I already got the answer in the first period. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you're watching the game and then you see that flag come in, or you be like, oh, this what y'all on today? All right, I'll check back in the fourth quarter. I'm not watching this. I've had enough. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. So, got this Brandy right here. Now you can go with, like, for me, I can do whatever. And so can you. So, Jewish, you can go with the Jewish if you like. 224. I mean, shit, for me, it's all about ones and zeros. 10, the matrix, boom, right? So you can go with them. English, simple. You hit it with that 228. So her whole name is 228. Gotcha. Okay. How many? So it's like for me, when I go through my regular steps, these have become my ritual steps of getting to certain information from up here. Like it's coming in, so it's like, I bet. So let me check. Let me see what we got because there's a process. And you just be like, wow. And then of course 2 plus 2 equals 4. 4 plus 8 equals 12. 12 equals 3. Threes, for me, three's been everywhere. So that's when you go to the numerology, you check out the threes, spiritual threes, and trinities, and completion. The man and the masculine and feminine get together, and they start doing it. And then what happens? They create. So 1 plus 1 equals 3. Duh, right? Which basically is, wow. Huh. Which is basically where the 131 zone comes from. I was like, Of course, that was a whole Will Smith story. I saw an interview with Will Smith where he talked about, I think this was deep in the Scientology, early in the Scientology days for him. I remember he said something, and he was like, You know, everybody talk about 1 + 1 is 2, or maybe it was Jaden Smith. It was either or Willow. It's one of those three. I just remember that was like, you know, everybody does one and 1 + 1 is 2. But what about 1 and 1 is 3? I remember he said that and I was like, what? 1 and 1 is 3. Logical, materialistic. You know, I gotta see it. It has to make sense, or else I'm gonna question it. Woo, woo, woo. Which pretty much seems why I'm a numbers. I'll be on numbers, man, because the numbers, because I can see the numbers and I can use the numbers. I can manipulate the numbers how I need to get where I need to go. So whatever you got, whatever your powers are, you just find a balance on them. That's all. And then of course you got plenty of, like, this one was dope because I was like, oh snap, the Yellowstone eruption. So I checked that out. And you can take these, you can look up dates. You can channel dates for yourself if you want to. You can go to May 22nd. I mean, if you want to go to a council of 12, it's like the zodiac. Which you were in the center of, so that's the 13. That's the B, which was another track that came through today as well. 13 was the number that was laying on the kids' floor when I was cleaning it earlier. Just sitting right there. Just 13 sitting right there. 13 is the number of Tony Bradley and Steven, and that's funny. I love shit like that. Like Tony Bradley and Steven Adams get into it. Steven Adams wears number 4. Tony Bradley wears number 13. 1 and 3 equals 4. So 4 and 4 get together. What they gonna do? Aleister Crowley was in the book I was reading earlier. So to check that one, Native American Warrior. I do remember in that first season, or either first or second season of Moesha, they had a couple Native American folk in there. Now, I want to say Native American because I mean, you know, whatever. But I mean, it's wild seeing descriptions of me. Whatever. Us. The kids know where. They do, for the most part. Marquette University. Shoot, if you want, you can put up Marquette University. Oh man. Switch lanes. The best is yet to come, which was off that sample. That's the song with Patti LaBelle and I think Grover Washington? Something Washington. Yeah. 11/22. Like, same thing. 12/21. The mirror effect, just like full moon and our birthday. Martin Luther King Jr. observance today. Like, there's is there a 228 this year? 220. So birthdays on a Friday, which is dope. 228 is on the last day. All right, good. And of course, with the full moon, you know, releasing what things to release, what things to let go of, things you're going to be planning. Because when you let go, like, this ain't church. We just ain't going to talk about what we're just going to leave behind. We're just going to get rid of because we're so evil. We're so mean. We're so nasty. Man, fuck out of here with that shit. Niggas is chaotic. Just like me. Just like you, goddamn. Shit. Just like the earth form of Brandy. Like we talking about energies here, man. So 1122, you can put that up. Of course, with that six coming, it is the 6 years. So at divine intervention, best is yet to come. April 29th. I was reading something about some reptilians today too, which is like the first time I have read anything that said the word reptilian in it. I was like, reptilian, I don't even fuck with that no more. But it is what it is. Left hand star birthmark. Left hand being the yin. Oh wait, hold on. I don't know why I get those. Yeah, no, up. Yin is feminine. All right. Right. All right. I always get these switched up. Yin, feminine, earth. All right, bet. You know, I was watching the game today. Of course, the Hawks in the Atlanta and Milwaukee. So watching those. I don't know if anybody's noticed. I'm pretty sure everyone has. It's not too much to know about. The Atlanteans, like the rise of Atlantis, right? Yeah, you got the Braves and whatnot. How are the Atlanta Thrashers doing? Because there seems to be something about the Hawks and the Falcons being birds of prey. Just being birds, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm sober, so I am sober, so we go everywhere on these. All right, so Gematrix, boom. And yeah, we got aspects. Spirit Animal came through as well with Brandy's energy. So that was dope because that was it's just using your heart, right? And my youngest son had been wearing the Cam Newton jersey all last week. And then my daughter brings it in today and she's like, you know, the panther is like the greatest animal and all everywhere. And she held that panther up. She held that jersey up with the number 1 on it, and that panther was on the side. I was just like, that seems important. You held that up longer. It's always something when the kids do those things. Like today, 2 cards were brought to me. Jack of clubs, 10 of hearts, 2 of diamonds, right? So what you think I did? I go to see what 2 of diamonds means. Because it's like I know it knows something because it's been brought to me and I'm looking at it. So I just remember to keep Jack of clubs and 10 of hearts and 2 of diamonds in the mindset. And just knowing that those not only they're not just cards to me. Like if you bring me a 2 of diamonds, then that means I'm now looking up 2 of diamonds. Therefore, I can take that 2 of diamonds and now I can look at that card and I can keep that card on me and just know that mother father principle. So we're looking at what? Masculine, feminine energy, right? We did a spiritual bath last week, right? In which it was just me doing it, but I can do it I'm not doing it by myself. I'm doing it. Why do I know I know? Why do it's not I believe I can get it done. No, I don't need to believe shit. I know I can do it. Why? Because those principles are already within. The masculine feminine is already within. I'm already androgynous. You already have both of those energies. Just need some balancing on both. And probably use more one than the other. Yeah, what it is. Ain't no thing. Ain't no goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? Two of diamonds. Element of water. Wee. Material wealth. Diamonds rule 131 birthdays. 131. 1 and 1 is 3. You know, it's just those little things for that. And that's the dope part about it. Whenever you get to your algorithm, you don't have to seek validation from anyone else, because second of all, you've done that before, and you either told him to shut the fuck up, you got mad at him, pissed at him, you didn't talk to him anymore, or you spent like 5 years trying to convince them that you're not crazy, or all this other shit. Man, call that. Man, call that. Like, man, just pray. God damn it. Just fuck it. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. You know what? I understand. I get it for myself. Prayer is something that I had to write down. Like, hey, spirit, can y'all help me get comfortable with praying again? Because I used to pray all the time, and put some judgment on that shit. So I wouldn't mind if you niggas would help nigga like me enjoy praying again, to see what I'm doing it for. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? And yeah. Yes. 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 You ain't gotta lie. Diamonds like to spend money. I'm a money spender. I am. I really am. Like, I will spend that shit so quick. And that's what we've been writing on. It's like, wait a minute. I have been spending my shit quick. Why? Oh, you know, it takes a lot of guesswork out when you can read some of the things that literally connect with how you roll, and then you see why you would roll like that. You see why you would look at money, currency, savings, anything like that in such a manner, the way that you look at it. And that helps. Like, that assists like a mug. What are you talking about? Like, those are the generational curses that you're breaking. You're breaking the ones inside of yourself, because you've been here for generations. You, like, yes, you break it for yourself. You'll help others so they can break theirs. You're not exactly breaking it for someone. Like, that may be your motivation, and shout out to you. Hey, shout out to you, because I love it. I want it to end well for you. I do. And I gotta do it my way too. You know what I'm saying? Whatever way it is, we're doing it. So, whew. I ain't even gonna front. I ain't even gonna lie. Ain't the blood. Have been giving you the eye. You can dance if you want. Get it cracking if you like. Must be a fool. Feel like one of those nights. The other card you brought to me was Durga. Jeez, come on. All right, there we go. So Durga, protective mother goddess. Durga is a Hindu goddess that represents the Shakti energy, the cosmic divine feminine energy that permeates the universe. Let's read this again. Durga, the protective mother goddess. I am a Hindu goddess that represents the Shakti energy, the cosmic divine feminine energy that permeates the universe. I am the goddess of war and the goddess victory over evil. I am a popular god as I represent strength and power over all. I am depicted with 8 to 10 arms while riding a lion. Energies, Shakti, feminine power, victory over evil, invincible, warrior, protector. So, of course, we went through it. It was in spirits, went to the Durga. So we are in now. Oh yeah, we are Encyclopedia of Spirits, the ultimate guide to magic, ghosts, gods, goddesses. It's a lot. Check it out. It really breaks down for you. So it ain't got so it doesn't have that spookiness to it. And once you realize this shit didn't come from white people, there's so much shit that's gonna open up for you. I swear to God. Once you realize this stuff did not come from white people, you can let go of that trauma. You can let go of the trauma that white people created everything. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, I can say it like that now because I used to be one of those motherfuckers that was right in it. Just hated stuff like reading. Like what? Like you hate reading? You hate learning? Ugh, learning? Figuring out? Oh man, I don't do that because that's white people shit. Man, they came up with that, man. You know them motherfuckers, man. Man. But those are some of the things I can definitely laugh at now because it's like, man, I put a lot of time into that. And now here we are putting so much time into myself. And we don't even have to go those routes anymore. Even when I hear it, because I'll hear it from my nieces, you know what I'm saying? Like nieces, nephews, you know, younger folk in their early 20s. I'm like, yeah, I remember that. And don't get me wrong, that shit roll up with everything else. Oh man, you know how the cops be. Man, you know how them loans be roll. Where you start talking about shit so much and you start fearing it that you won't even try. And then something has to be afoot. Something has to be mystical. Something has, I mean, like, not about that shit. Not this outside shit. Inside shit, mystical, yes. But once you start hating shit, and you start fearing it, and you start telling the jokes every single fucking time somebody brings up something, and you start shitting on somebody every time they bring up the fact that they still pray, or you shitting on somebody every time they bring up the fact that they meditate, but they might still be broke in the sense of, you know, they still sleeping on somebody's couch or something, or because we're programmed to base shit off of a certain thing, right? Man, I had something that I was gonna say, but putting stuff on the pedestal, like you'll fear it so much, but you won't look at it as fear. You'll look at it as defense tactics, defense mechanisms. Like that's how the blessings are blocked. That's how my own blessings have been blocked. My own blessings were blocked before because I had judgment on shit, which you talk yourself out of it, and you talk to yourself when you're not even in the situation, right? Where it'd be like, man, could you imagine getting picked to go to woo woo woo? Like, man, I ain't going over there, man. You know them motherfuckers, you know how they do, man. They still kids, cuz they still kids. Man, I heard they steal kids, cuz they steal kids. They come in your neighborhood, they steal kids. So any hypothetical situation, you automatically throw down because you throw judgment. You say, I can't see myself doing something like that, or I can't see myself having a job like that. I can't see myself being in a certain position because that position came with some judgment, in which if I take that position, how will I live? What will people say about me? Like, look, man, if the cops out there, you goddamn right, they every fucking where, right? Yo, because I'm like this. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure if you've been a cop for 5, 10, 20 years, I'm pretty sure your path is lining up with being a police officer. Like, I'm pretty sure you got 1,000 of stores. If you reach down deep, hey, maybe being a police officer is the way that your heart chakra open up. I don't know. I mean, they do got the 5-pointed star on that month. So Baphomet up. I mean, so it came from us, so it can't be that bad as far as a journey. As far as a journey. So, you know, you don't want to hate and be in fear so much that, and fear comes in many avenues and stages and faces and emotions and defense tactics. But you don't want to be so fearful, man, that you stop doing things. And then like I said, oh yeah, everything's got to be a thing, because how can someone else that you know participate in something and have some success, and when it came to you to participate in it, you weren't successful, you didn't have success, or you couldn't continue, and you keep thinking, well, you know, I got the job too, but you know what I'm saying, I just wanted to stay real. All right, be real, be real, be real. Just don't hate. Like, just be aware of hating shit so much that everything associated with it you won't even fuck with, and you won't even take part in. And that may be your blessing. That may be part of your blessing right there, which is probably why, maybe that's why you keep running into it every time. I know I say that to myself, like, God damn, I keep running into this situation, but I don't like this motherfucker. All right, guess I better send some better guess I better send some healing to myself and some healing to them, because there's something going on there. There's a connection that needs to be looked at. So all right, yeah. So yeah. Durga. So an immensely popular beloved goddess Durga, originally from spirit, incorporated in Hindu pantheon, fierce warrior, path of providing. So Durga removes physical, mental, and spiritual pain and misery. Shouts to that. Spiritual pain and misery. That sounds like some subconscious. That sounds like some oof. You know? Ooh. She laughs in the face of evil. So all right. So I remove physical, mental, and spiritual pain and misery. I activate laughter in the face of evil spirits, and they flee. Those that devour her are quickly dispatched, and if Durga came to eliminate them, her alter ego and sister spirit, Kali, can. Which, this was dope. See, this is where the analytical mind or those things, I'd be like, shit, they come in handy, man. You gotta be able to write shit out. It's just like you gotta get the balance on it to where this isn't the only thing I'm doing. Like, I gotta balance the looking with the eyes with this and this. Like, I gotta balance that shit out, because whatever I see, I gotta meditate on. Because if I don't meditate on that shit, I'm gonna be looking outwardly for signs and symbols and Oh man, that three. Oh my gosh, there's a three over there. Oh man, that kid's wearing a Tom Brady jersey. This over here, and the stop sign went over here, and then the stop sign is red, green, and yellow. And whatever I see with these two eyes, we gotta meditate on. We gotta meditate on. You know what I'm saying? So I am a spirit of fertility and protection. I provide wealth. I activate wealth. So Durga is 4 for the D STU. So that's 3. R's 9. I should use my mouse. G is 7. A is 1. All right. 9 and 1 is 10. 7 and 7 is 14, 24. So that equals 24, right? And 2 plus 4 equals 6. Now let's look at Kali. Kali, which is K 2 1. I think it's 7 9. Oh, 3 9. Which is also dope. Now, what's the number that's been consistent with almost everything we've been doing? Huh, the number 3. All right, what's the number your mom's told me in the dream? 3. So we got 2 3s. 6 plus 9, 15, coming back to equal 6. Huh, so we got 6 and 6. 6 and 6. I saw Route 66 on the Gematrix before, like yesterday, and Route 66 is also linked to someone else that I'm connected with here as well. So those things, like, and speaking of which, the person who I have linked to this number of 66, I spoke to them twice last week. And there's someone whom through awareness, your shouts are sourced up, spirited out. So it's like the only way I would have made that connection is if I let some shit go about my own father. And that's how I was able to connect with this other gentleman. And that gentleman who is connected with the 66 in my life, near his house is a store where the biggest sign on the side says Route 66. I said, okay. All right. And this is also someone who I had to learn that I had to learn how to communicate. They helped me communicate, learn how to communicate, answer phones, answer text messages, and that's also a telltale sign for me as well. Like when I can feel it when I don't want to answer somebody back because I feel like I have to do something, and if I feel like I have to do something, I won't do it. So that's why it's like moving in spirit. You gotta move in spirit. All right. And that's that Cali. So it's just dope that you got all this energy inside you that's already there. You're just having to go back and connect it. You just gotta go back and connect it, connecting your things, connecting your things, your things. Because the more the things of yourself you connect, you'll be able to connect others. Because however that shit work, man. It's gonna work. You attract that energy to you. You know what you're trying to do. You know what books you've been reading. You know what meditations you've been on. You know what I'm saying? You know the spirits you've been fucking with. I mean, you. Um. Oh wow, I got some dope. She came out. Oh man, what a. Wow, it's only been a couple days. Lakshmi, Rihanna, Brandy, Durga, and it's just keep going, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. So let's do some more from Durga. Oh, that's where that shit goes. Uh, ain't even gonna run. Ain't even gonna. Ain't even gonna. Yes, getting back in the good night. Must be a full moon. So, surprise wealth. I provide wealth, eliminate obstacles and enemies, and help attain desires. Yeah, that's what I'm here to do. An annual fair is held the 9-day Durga Festival 9. Yeah. And that's another thing, not fearing numbers. Like even when I read the numerology books, like there's just certain words and language that I have looked at that I gotta be like, yo, don't get hyped too much over it. Because I also gotta be like, oh, okay, I get it. Like just being able to sift through that coded language that is supposed to bring out that fear in you. You'd be like, oh, that's what y'all mean. That ain't no shit that I'm on. Um, manifestation, beautiful, with 3 eyes and usually 10 arms. Occasionally she has 18. So it's either 10 arms with the ones and zeros, the matrix, or we going with the number 9 and completion. It sums up all of them. So it's like, okay, yeah. It's funny because the 3 flashing eyes, and all week the kids and I have been doing, instead of this, I've been doing this, where I take 2. I'll be like, nah, man, I see you. I see you. I got 2 up here and 1 up here. I see you. Then you know what I'm saying? We can talk about these up here, there, and or yeah. And then there's so much more that if that's my lane, then that'll be my lane. And if it ain't, I'm good. That's another thing about the spiritual journey, man, that you own. Don't be worried about being in every goddamn lane, man. You can't be in every lane. Fuck can't. You may not want to. I'm just saying, because they'll wear you thin. Especially if you like me, man. You jump around like I jump around, just on like jump around. So sitting down on something, and that's what this is gonna be on. Like just being able to do something connected with it daily, whether it's because once for me, like putting these things together, like recovery mode, you have like templates. Can we recover through the senses? Sight, touch, taste, hearing, smelling, right? Smelling, incense, oils, hearing, music, TV shows, movies, podcasts, those sorts of things. Like that's how you can for myself, that's what I've been using. Like with the gods and goddesses, deities, divination, or smell, hearing, touch, writing sigils down, pictures, sight, seeing them, and taste. Hey, you got herbs, you got different fruits. I mean, how many herbs and fruits? Like we just like, come on, these things are all around. I mean, take offerings, flowers, fruits, especially mangoes. Like I literally just threw out mangoes yesterday because I've been eating mangoes for the past month. Sweets and incense, adorn our image with marigold garlands. Mm-hmm. Forest groves. You wanna print out some groves and put them around, or maybe you got a forest somewhere. We got a forest out. I was staring at the forest at like 5 o'clock as the sun was gonna do its thing, and I'm just staring at it. And I'm just looking out. I'm just like, you ever want to go to the forest, but like you gotta make lunch, you gotta make dinner. I'd be like, ah, eh, teasing me. Like, come on. So whenever I'm not able to go out to the forest and go down to the creek, man, I have I have on my music playlist on my phone. I recorded I recorded walking through the woods. Like I just, you know, put my phone on and then just went through the woods. And there's so many leaves and the crunch, like every step. So like now I can visualize that day. I can visualize every time. I can visualize every time, almost every time I've been in the forest anyway. So I can visualize the sound, the smells, looking up, where the sun comes in, different types of trees, where the hills are, where the running water is. I can go back to times where we were scrying in the river or river, stream, brook. It's a little body of water. So being able to doing that and just call back and heck, uh Bobby Hemmett came through, came through that one time, man, and it was like, I think that was the starting point of the relationship with me and my father, uh, being better than what it was. So that was, and it really helped me let go a whole bunch of shit that I thought was just him or just my mom or just school this. Oh man, that let go so much. That'd be the dope shit though. One thing about it, shouts to my parents, man. Man, they really come through in these dreams, man. They've been coming through in these dreams, man. And it's lovely because me accepting the fact of how me and my sister grew up. Like if I'm not taking a look at that, man, then them being in my dream, I just wake up and then I'm like, what they and I do, the program shit, and I call them and be like, hey, and they be like, what's up? And I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? That awkward moment where you're trying to figure out something within on the outside, and now outside motherfucker is looking at you crazy because y'all didn't have that connection here. You had it somewhere else, and then you need a validation. So you tried to get the validation, it wasn't validated when you needed to confirm it on your own. And I mean, how many times have we been through that? But if you don't know how to confirm or why you want to confirm or what is the point of doing it, then you just gonna go and do what you gonna do. So I get it. That's why it's like I ain't gonna be hard on myself about that shit, man. Like even when I get loud in this motherfucker, I be like, man, check my shit. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. I be like, yeah, I be lying. I sure do. I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright. And now when you take a look up here, it's like I said, plants, turmeric. Who ain't got, like, well, I ain't gonna say who ain't got turmeric. Turmeric everywhere. pink lotus, marigolds. Get you a picture. Get you a lion or a tiger. Element earth. So if the element is earth for, it may not be Durga, because when I was doing that chant earlier, it was Durga, something else. This, I ain't tripping. I know that too. I know that shit too. Shout out to him. I remember. I remember. We was kings. And with that earth element, now there's so many things that I've come into about the earth. It's like, all right, so the earth is gonna be on the left side, with color magic. You can hit that green, and it might be black as well. You can look at earth crystals, grounding crystals. If you wanted to look at what else goes with the earth. Oh, different shield. Oh yeah. So Durga is a protector, right? Wow. I wouldn't even. I'm glad I know that now. Yeah. All right. So what was I doing? Earth. I don't remember. I do remember. Stop saying that shit out loud. Stop saying that shit in your head. Oh yeah, the different great sigils. This is basic sigil magic. Philip Cooper. All right, so you got the magical shield, Earth. The magical shield represents inert matter, the material world, with all its hardships and struggles. It is the darkest state of being. Its use is to represent ethereal qualities upon the material plane. It is analogous to salt, which preserves flesh and thus material existence. The finished object. They all got a magical weapon. Each of the 4 elements has a corresponding magical weapon. Air, sword. That's your chip. Fire, wand. That's right. So this is east, south, west, north. There's no need to actually possess the magical weapons, all in mind. It is your inner understanding of the weapons that matters, your inner imaginative linkage. None of this shit's talking about validation. None of this is talking about going on a Zoom, as I am right now, and trying to convince someone that I did this. I can't convince you that I did this. Why the fuck would I do that? Dog, I'm 37. What the hell I'm doing out here convincing you that I did some shit? No. This is to connect, because this in the same light, this is one of the ways I came in. I was being alerted, the notifications and whatnot, the nudges from spirit. Watch this video, read this book, text this person. Shit, the way I got the books was from someone who I wasn't even really like bonded up like that. But I'm guessing in the spirit world and from way back, yo, we had to have some type of connection, because this nigga dropped 50 books and was like, hey man, here's some books, man. See, you like to read and whatnot. Here's some books. And then I read some of the books I read Clockwork Orange. I started to read it, put it down, and watched the movie instead. Blackroot Science, and Alice in Wonderland. I just remember reading those books, but reading them differently. It was just a different mind state reading them, you know what I'm saying? And this was before Negro Solstice. So shouts to spirit being with a nigga when a nigga was in being. You feel me? The shield preserveth thee, the sword createth thee, the wand destroyeth thee, the cup nourisheth thee. Now think about this. If you still tripping off uh church, religion, however it was presented to you, just know this gonna make you do a little something, because in these you're doing formulas, closing formulas. Now if you grew up in the 80s line like a nigga like me did, then you know this is the front of the book and also the back of that hymn book, where you got the Apostles' Creed and I believe in God the Father Almighty, the maker of heaven and earth, and all that. The stuff you say after pass the plate and whatnot. Yeah. So the meditations, there are formulas to it. But that's another thing. If you attribute things like this to the trauma of church did this, the Bible has this, church people do this, I'm not doing that shit, then you know what? It's okay, because you'll get it in your time. You'll get it in your time. Like, you gotta make the connections for yourself, just like I did, just like everybody else did, just like the same people who I connected with to get this info, same way. Like, yeah, be careful what you wish for. So I ain't gonna wish that. But yeah, I was just gonna do a 5 for 5 breathing and keep it moving. But it seems as if we've been doing this for a very long time. But here's the thing, though. I've been wanting to do this all day. All day. All day I've been wanting to do this. Like, we've been doing other stuff, kids been up snow outside, cooking and cleaning and putting stuff here, doing stuff there. Man, y'all sleep. Y'all niggas sleep yet? So I was just saying, y'all sleep yet? I mean, y'all ain't tripping. I mean, y'all having fun and whatnot. I'm just like, I'm just, yeah. Mm-hmm. I just want to get on my grown. Like, I like doing this too. So you got the magical shield. You got the 4 gateways of power. And these are meditations as well. You can go in through. I got another video that we went through this, and then shit, man, type that shit in on YouTube. I am not. I'm just here for the folk that I'm going to be attracting to me. And whenever you get here, check these other motherfuckers out. Go get the book, Basics of Magic, Philip Cooper. Go through them. You do them. You practice. Shit, you might not even like my voice. You might hate the fact that Brandy keep playing over and over. It's all right. This shit for me. Hey, man. I was told to create more room, so that's what I'm doing. I told myself to create more room through source. So it's like, I bet I'm gonna create more room. How do I create more room? You know what I'm saying? Just started, and not really just started, because whatever you're doing right now, you were doing 10 years ago in some form or fashion. It may be a different job, different career. You may have your own business now, but I guarantee you, those same qualities, those same people, same customers, same clientele, there's something about you that will not change. It only upgrades. Like you can be 250 pounds and drop down to 150, right? You can lose a lot of your ass. You can lose your titties. You can use the fatness up here and the weight here and there, but you still know how to shake that thing. You still know how to move. Hmm? Shit. Even when you eat, you'll still stand to the side and look at yourself like, huh, whether you 250 or 150, you're gonna look at yourself in the mirror and be like, it's that whole thing of just loving yourself at 250 and also loving yourself to say, you know what? I've been 250. We've done the 250 thing. How about we change it up? Let's go somewhere else. Let's weigh 180. Let me shoot for that. See what that be like. You know, um, maybe you used to be that size in high school or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And want to get that back. It's just reminding yourself that you can do whatever you feel like fucking doing. Like, don't worry, my voice get high for me because I'll be like, hey man, come on, bro. Like tonight, we got the Durga. We got so just from this. What was I even doing? Oh yeah. So every day, just do something with it. Whether it's playing the music, whether it's drawing something, whether it's putting up a picture, lighting up a candle, lighting an incense, drinking an herb, talking to a crystal, holding a crystal, like whatever it is, just do it. Just do it. I think I was doing something with the. What's the? Oh yeah, a magical Durga's yantra. I gotta see what that is and download that. Maybe what it on. Oh yeah, one of the things for myself is iconography and also the attributes. Because I do remember like some of the first times I was really looking at Horus, Sekhmet, Mayat, and whatnot. I was actually looking them up. You see them, they be carrying something, or you have the disc here and snake here and something over here, or the coat of arms that I've been, just coming to actually paying attention to, wanting to know what this is. You know what I'm saying? And just being like, oh, all this means something else. Like when I was looking up Thor, right? Thor's hammer. I was like, Thor's hammer. I was like, I wonder what Thor's hammer means as like a word. And I was like, I bet y'all already know this. And then, hammer with the brain stem. And I was just like, oh, gotcha. Gotcha. So looking at the attributes to trident, then you can go look up what a trident means, who uses tridents, and what are tridents metaphysical, thunderbolt, the discus. You've seen a lot, conch shell, seen a lot, bows and arrows, seen a lot, lotus. We was in the lotus the other night with Lakshmi. So I mean, I was with myself. Man, you know how it is. And the sword. The sword is one of the attributes from my aunt. Her birthday was on the 7th of January. And one of her attributes was the sword. So I was like, I bet. Bet. So that's Durga. So these we gonna fuck with tonight, and see what's up. Write our intentions down. Um, we see some of the attributes in which we want to activate within ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like as well as far as sigil making, that's not in we I think I've already done that. Um, and especially with a full moon, man, you can burn that tonight. I could burn it tonight, or put it in the put it in a glass of water on top on, put it underneath the bed. Or I was doing something where I was writing sigils on my hands before I went to sleep. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Um, but yeah, that's the type of shit I be on. I don't really talk. I don't really talk sports no more, man. I be, sometimes I look in, but dog, man, if it ain't if it ain't if that vibe ain't there, man, I'm just like, oh, KD playing tonight. That's what's up. Something I like. I, I, I do like watching LeBron play. I haven't really like watching the teams he on play. Some of them, sometimes I do, but for the most part, it's just like Giannis. Like watching just for Giannis, cool. Are you really watching for Chris Middleton? I mean, you might be. Let me stop. Let me stop. Oh man, what a time. So yeah, you got the Durga. And also Kali, Parvati, Fulan, Devi, uh Santoshi, Ma. So look these up too. And I mean, come on, man. Durga got like all these in here. Durga, also with Kali, Parvati, Shiva, Ashura. What's this one? Kamunda. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Like they all over. Like, you know, there may be some, you want to keep over here, keep one over there, just like energies and whatnot. All the shit's inside of you. Just remember that. Now, I don't mean that you will erect every single one of them. Or, you know what? Let me not say that because ain't like I've done it. I mean, we got a few. You know what I'm saying? I got my stories of mine, which is dope. So, keep it the snatch back. Kamazat. Like, come on. What was it? Kamazats, Snatch Bat, Death Bat, also known as Zots, Maya. Long before Dracula, there was Kamazat's spirit of death in the form of a bat. Kamazat's servant of the Lord of Death. He leads the nightly arrival of twilight, the time when bats emerge from their caves. The spirit stage in the Zapotec of Mexico, but was incorporated into the pantheon of the Quiche Maya of Guatemala in the Mayan sacred text, the Papua. Kamazats decapitates the hero Huna. His name literally translates to snatch bad. Archaeologists suggest that Kamazats is a sacred vampire. Alright, so so they go for the adrenals, right? And the neck, right? Let's see. Dracula. Only comes out at night. Subconscious, possibly. Can't be all bad. It is what it is. Yeah. Be on what you be on, man. It's cool. There's many ways to go to it. Like, however you move, move. Don't worry about somebody laughing, somebody talking. Don't worry about it. You know why? Because you've done that shit to yourself already. The first person to laugh at yourself is you. Especially like at this age. The person laughing at yourself is you. Or you're afraid someone's gonna laugh at you. And then when you get around someone who laughs, you're like, man, what the fuck you laughing at? That shit ain't funny. And they're actually joyful. Perception, perspective. You're projecting. It happens. Don't be too hard on yourself. And this shit happen all the time, man. I mean, look how we grew up, man. I mean, goddamn. Like, wherever you was at, niggas had to look over their shoulders all the time. You had to look over your shoulder. And even the times you didn't remember, you had to look over your shoulder. You still did. Like I had a great childhood. Okay. Do your thing. So, do what you do. Let's breathe. Appreciate you, Brandy. I appreciate you connecting with us, connecting with me. You know what I'm saying? That reminder that we are letting go. We are in a space of releasing. We are in a space of prosperity. Like we are abundance. Like all those spaces are within us. We're filled with all of those spaces in which we run to out here. Every space Clubhouse has, you already have. Whatever space Clubhouse is talking about, you've already figured out in the past life somewhere. So it's like, but when it is time for you to connect, and you're asking to attract certain energy or be attracted to certain energy, and when that Clubhouse comes up for you, go. Sometimes that's what it's for, man. Sometimes sometimes the understanding is for you to get back out there in the real world, or however you want to call it, and be that hard as a feather. You know what I'm saying? Go out and feed 5,000. People do it all the time, don't they? Like, if there are spirits, deities, ancestors within all of us, then every time we speak to one person, it's thousands. So know that. Know that. Know that when that one person hits you with a message and says thank you for something you said or did or spending time or whatever, them and they whole crew is saying thank you. Like them and they grandma saying thank you. Like, so you know what I'm saying? You got spirit guides. What? Your enemies don't have spirit guides. Your other family members don't have spirit guides. Your co-workers ain't got no spirit guides. You know what I'm saying? So keep an eye on that, man. Keep an eye on that. Because anyone you having static with, go see them up here. Close the minds and go see them up here and see what's up. Speak from the heart. Shoot from the heart. It's so wild they say shoot from the hip. And the hip is literally the place where you hold all your emotions at. It's just like little shit like that, like little sayings that we keep saying. You know what I'm saying? You don't really check the shit. You know? Could you check shit when you was 5? Could you check shit when you was 10? Some people could, but a lot of us couldn't. So sometimes you just roll with it. You know what I'm saying? They could be 11. Like, Santa Claus is real. And it's not even the like we ain't even talking about the spirit. of it, or the spirit of the heart, or anything like that. It's like, yeah. So, um, very thankful for the information. Very thankful for the energies that give out this information. Uh, Very thankful for the connections that have been that I've been aware of, and also the updates in character. Like, I saw the world in a certain way for a very long time, and it's it is. I'm happy. I would say I'm very grateful to have not only gone through what I've gone through, experienced what I've experienced, and also to be here right now because man, I'm gonna be honest, man. Hold on. Keep talking, Brandy.